Hello and welcome to the premiere episode of Orion Update. I'm your host, ALANA HART. This new monthly program will take you behind the scenes of Orion Township and provide you with new information about your community. On today's episode, we will hear from Orion Township Building official David Goodloe about the services the building department provides for the community. Later in the program, we will also get an update from Orion Township Supervisor Barnett. In our first segment, Tammy Girling, Orion Township Planning and Zoning Director, will share how the Planning and Zoning Department services Orion Township and when you should seek their assistance.
Hello, my name is Tammy Girling. I am the Director of Planning and Zoning here at Orion Township. I'm here today to give you an overview of what planning and zoning is. We realize that the citizens might not know what planning and zoning is and how it can affect their life. Planning and zoning is a distinction of each property and what uses are allowed on that property. If you as a homeowner are planning to do any alterations to your home on the external, such as putting in a new deck, putting in a gazebo, putting an addition, you should be checking with the township to make sure that you are meeting our regulations within our zoning ordinance of what the setbacks should be, what the lot coverage could be, and we are here to help you. We understand that the citizens don't deal with this on an everyday basis, and we are here for you. Each distinction has different measurements that should be checked. Another thing I'd like to discuss with you is that there's always development going on in the township. And there's always rumors. There's rumors going on. I heard this is going in. I heard this is going in. The best place to check is here at the township. Give us a call. We want to help you. We meet with a number of developers, and a lot of them come in, and a lot of them don't. They don't develop, so we don't get involved in the rumor mill. Please call us, and if we have an application, we're more than happy to discuss with you what it is that's going on in the township. You can also find information on our website. If you go to www.oriontownship, and township spelled out, .org. Go to departments and then planning and zoning. Within there, there's a number of tabs that assist you. There's the zoning map, so you can look at what zoning distinction your property is. You can also look at current developments. And any development that has made it all the way through approval process and is breaking ground will be listed there. Anyone that's been approved that is not breaking ground yet will not be listed there because a number of projects get approval and never actually materialize. Another question I get frequently is, how do I know what developments are going on or going to be on a planning commission meeting so that I can attend the meeting? Some developments are what we call a straight site plan approval. If the developer comes in and their plans meet what our ordinance requires on green belts, setbacks, lot coverage, then that's what's called a straight site plan. And that would be on an agenda, and it is posted on the township website, and you can monitor that. But there's not any public notice besides that sent out. Other developments are what we call needing a public hearing. In those situations, any property within 300 feet of the development will receive a notice in the mail, and will see it in the newspaper. Those are the ones that you will know are coming. But besides that, you should be monitoring the website to see if there's any meetings coming that involve property surrounding you. We do, as a courtesy, if you do have a concern of rumor mill and development coming in, if you would give the Township Planning and Zoning Department a self-addressed stamped envelope and tell us what property you're concerned with, we will mail you an agenda for any agenda that property is involved in. In summary, I would encourage you to always call the Planning and Zoning Department and myself personally if you have any concerns or questions on what you see occurring within the township. Thank you very much and have a great day.
You can find more information on the Planning and Zoning Department online. Visit oriontownship.org and navigate to Planning and Zoning using the Department tab. All regular Planning Commission and Zoning Board of Appeals meetings are recorded by Orion Neighborhood Television. Visit our website at oriontv.org to view our Government Access Program Guide or to watch the meetings on demand. The building department has been making changes to improve the customer relations. Let's go to the Township Building with official David Goodloe for more information.
Hi, my name is Dave Goodloe, and I am the building official in the Charter Township of Orion. In Orion Township, we know that you can't run down to Target and get a building permit like you can a pair of shoes. We know that you have to deal with us. So we want to make that experience as smooth and easy as possible. We have a great staff down here that are always willing to help. We try to provide the best customer service to our citizens and residents that is possible. We've updated our website. There's a lot of good information on our website. We have a homeowner's guide, which is for residential permits, that will help walk you through the permitting process and create a good baseline for the permits. The guide is intended for use to get you through the permit process. It has hyperlinks to applications, plot plan examples, different websites that are helpful, the LARA website, the Oakland GIS website where you can find a plot plan. It makes it easy, and it's laid out in a manner that it walks you through the process. If you cannot use that guide for your certain project, we urge you to reach out to us and we will help you get through that. The permit process is as follows. You fill out an application, drop it off at the website, or drop it off at the building department, and we will take it in. We usually take about 10 days to review a plan. If you need it expedited, we'd be happy to help you out with that. We are in the process of receiving electronic plans. It's something that is new in the township, and we are excited to introduce it. Basically, in the near future, we plan on you being able just to email an application and a blueprint in a PDF format to our township website, through our township website, so you can expedite the process without even having to come down here if you wouldn't like to. We have new equipment that makes this available to us, and we're really excited to implement this and try to be at least burdensome on our community as possible. Our code enforcement team is out there actively driving around and through the community to try to help keep us free from blight and make sure that we are following the ordinances that our township board adopts. You may see a new courtesy notice. They've been around for a couple of months now. We implemented them to better communicate with residents. They have the information on there of the code violation. We don't just send out a letter anymore. We will post these on the property. If you see one of these, you can contact our code enforcement team. They'd be happy to help you. We really want to work with you. We really want to get through these situations easily, and we want to make it as less a burden on you as possible. If you have any questions for us at the building department, please do not hesitate to call us. It's our job to be here. We will serve the citizens in the best manner we can. There's a tab on our website too where you can ask the building official, and it comes directly to me. It could be a code question, a code enforcement question, anything you would like. I will answer within 24 hours with the best of my ability. It can be anonymous, or you can give me your information of what you would like to have, and I will answer you as quickly as possible. Please just note that the building department is here to work with our residents rather than against them. We're not here to tell you how your project is. I'm not here to tell you how your project is not code compliant. I'm telling you how you can become code compliant, and I think there's a big difference. Thank you.
The building department has resources available for you online. Visit oriontownship.org and navigate to Building under the Department tab. To wrap up this episode, we're going to get an update from the Supervisor's office with Chris Barnett.
I'm Chris Barnett, Township Supervisor. Welcome to my office. All right, I'm going to be honest, my desk isn't always this clean, but I did clear it off for this little interview. But, you know, I have been the Township Supervisor in Orion Township since 2012, and it's the most enjoyable and craziest job I've ever had in my life. But it's not the only job I've ever had, and some people might not know my background. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, and it all ties together with what you've seen so far today at Township Hall with Tammy and Dave. My background has been in sales and in the private sector, mostly sales and management. I worked for a truss company for 12 years where we manufactured roof and floor truss systems for new construction, mostly residential. And then I was in the mortgage business for a few years, and then I was also in the food industry and selling equipment and sausage casings of all things, believe it or not. And now I am your Township Supervisor. So the reason I tell you that is I never worked for the public sector, and frankly I was annoyed, probably like many of you are, whenever I had to deal with government, if you will. My experience working with government generally were visits to Secretary of State's office to get my license plate tabs renewed, occasionally coming to Township Hall for various odd reasons, but I didn't really understand how government worked, especially on the local level here in Orion Township. So when I was encouraged to run for this office, first I had to figure out what exactly this job does. And it's hard for me to really describe real succinctly because every single day truly is different. But the way I describe it to fourth graders when I go visit their classrooms in the township is that my job is to help people. I oversee all the departments of the township, but in general, that could mean one day working with the fire department and making equipment purchases, the next day working on efficiencies in our building department, the next day it could be working with an angry resident about their pothole in front of their home. Every day a new challenge and hopefully a new solution. So when I came here, not saying anything negative about the people that were here before me, but I kind of had the attitude that maybe we could improve things around Township Hall. And the reason I say that is because we really have no competition. If you think about it, you don't have a choice where you pay your taxes, where you pay your water bill, who comes to your house if you're in need of water and sewer repair or fire service for that matter. If you live in Orion Township, you have to work with us. So that doesn't mean that we have to treat you like you have to work with us. We can treat you like we are fighting for your business. And I think that really sums up my mantra and the way I'm wired and the way I'm designed and what I've tried to convey to the team here at Township Hall. We are here to serve you, and we want to provide you excellent customer service. Yes, you have to come here, and no, you don't have a choice, but that doesn't mean you can't feel welcome here. I can't think of how many times I've dreaded setting foot in the Secretary of State's office to renew those license plate tabs and how many hours I would be wasting of my life. So everything you've heard so far from Dave and Tammy is just about that. We're here to serve you. You pay us, frankly, you're our boss, and we are here to make your life easier when you do have to interact with us. Some of the things that I'm working on for my office that will help you hopefully in the future are just increasing the ways you can contact and connect with me and with my office. As I mentioned, pretty much anything you can imagine across the spectrum of need in the township, I'm involved with. So that means if you have a problem, you can either come to my window here, and I'm in the office every day of the week, and sometimes late into the night, or you can connect with me on Facebook. I keep a very active profile on social media. And the reason is because I've found and listened to the residents. That's the number one way we actually connect with you is through our Facebook pages. So if you look Chris Barnett, Orion Township Supervisor on Facebook, you can find me there. You can leave a question there. Certainly email, which I can hear dinging behind me. And then obviously I'm out and about in the community. I've recently just started a new monthly meeting called Coffee with Chris on the fourth Fridays of the month at the Orion Center, 1335 JOSLYN Road. And that is just a place for you to come between 9:30 and 11 a.m., have a cup of coffee, shoot the breeze about what's happening in the township, or bring an issue you're dealing with, and I will work on that for you. So simply put, our job here is to serve you, our residents. We've recently renovated our website, more of those updates to come. We launched a mobile application, another way to connect with us. We're in the process of kind of rebranding and relaunching that to give you better ways to connect with us. But we are here to serve you. We work for you. You pay us. And hopefully you are really satisfied with the product you get. Please stop by and see us at Township Hall, or I'll see you around town at an event. Thanks so much.
Thank you for tuning in to the pilot episode of Orion Update. For more information about the township services discussed in this program, visit oriontownship.org. We'll see you next time.